season on Race Against the Tide. 10 world-class sand sculpting teams travel to the Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick to compete in the ultimate beach showdown.
Here we go!
Woo!
Each challenge more extreme than the next.
If you don't step up, you're going home quick.
But one by one,
Ian Seveline.
their dreams of making it to the final
Just wasn't good enough with the judges.
all came crashing down. Now, 2 teams remain, Dan and Joby, masters of technique and precision,
Winning means that we rose to the challenge.
No room for mistakes.
and Abe and Sue, a pair of creative risk takers.
One of our biggest assets is perseverance.
I want to show everyone what we've got.
But only one team will be crowned Race Against the Tide champions, take home the Golden Beach Bucket and the grand prize of $10,000. I'm Sean Majumder. Watch as we race against the tide. Abe and Sue, Dan and Joby, you have proven your ability to meet every challenge we can throw at you. Now it's time for you to show us what you got left in the tank. So, for your final challenge, it's artist choice.
Artist choice.
But we're not gonna make it that easy for you.
Of course not.
Along with the beautiful scenery and warm, friendly people, there's one thing New Brunswick is known for: lobster.
Lobster.
So we're gonna kick things off with a little quick carve challenge. One member from each team will have 20 minutes to carve a creative-looking lobster. And the winning team earns a 20-minute head start in today's challenge.
What? Abe, you can do this. You've got this.
Quick carves can be tough. I'm thinking one thing. Not me.
In a quick carve, there's no time to plan or design a concept. The teams will only be judged on creative interpretation.
So we do these quick carves a lot on the circuit.
You're carving so fast, sometimes you don't know what you're carving.
This is to really get that one leg up on the other team to start this final competition. Yeah, that's serious.
In a 6-hour competition, 20 minutes is already a decent percentage of your time. It's the least rough one that wins.
Artists ready? Go!
Go, Abe! Go!
We've been asked to do a creative lobster, so I'm gonna do a lobster creating a sandcastle.
I'm just trying to find the lobster. During a quick carve, we really have no time to think. I like scales and exoskeleton, stuff like that, so yeah, let's give it a try.
If I was doing a quick carve competition, I'd be doing lobsters in a bucket so I could carve many lobsters without having to do half their body.
I think I would go a little more simple, maybe a lobster roll, something like that.
Got 5 minutes, guys.
Don't feel so good right now.
2 minutes! Woo! Woo! Go, Abe, go!
Joby, come on.
Here ends the competition.
I'm not done, but the time is up. It's not looking pretty.
I step back. Ooh, what is that?
Got no idea what the judges are gonna see in this.
A lobster carving a castle.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's got a margin trowel and a pointed trowel. Very clever. Well, you need both of those to make a castle, right?
He's like all over it. He's owning that thing.
Oh, man. We've got Lobstersaurus here.
That is jumbo.
Very creative as well.
I like how he did the eyes. I mean, they really were like projected out there, like he was coming out of there, kind of almost too Abe, like I'm gonna come, you know, snap you. They both made these lobsters, but one had this whimsical aspect to it.
What we decide is going to give one team a 20-minute advantage, and that can make or break.
The winner of today's quick carve challenge is Abe and Sue.
You're really a rock star.
Well, you're gonna be doing the rest of the carving today.
Abe and Sue, your time starts now.
Woo!
All right, this is gonna be quite long. It's artist's choice, which means we can do anything. Forms are not put together. This gives us a lot more options in terms of our design. You can't play it safe.
Bring it down this way.
Today we're building a very ambitious piece.
We're going huge. It's huge. Huge!
We've got 2 thin, big compactions we're doing. It's a bit risky.
We're here to win.
Our piece today kind of represents our journey through this competition. So we've got two faces on the sides with thought bubbles coming out, and they converge into one good thought.
20 minutes gives us an advantage because it's a really short competition. So it kind of sucks for them.
It's a little bit tough seeing them starting.
After 9 challenges, I think we've learned that we can easily make up 20 minutes.
Dan and Joby are incredible sand sculptors. They are at the top of their game.
They're just really good at planning and executing.
How do you guys feel seeing us having a comfortable break?
It's breaking my heart.
The heartbreak is yet to come, my friend.
It would be delightful to beat them.
Karen, Bruce, this is it. We're in the final.
Man,
You have the best of the best here.
expect great things from them.
There's so much on the line today. They have no constraints. They don't have any reins pulling them in. They can do whatever they want. So I think that's both exhilarating and maybe a little frightening because then they have to think about, well, okay, how much can we do? Each of the 4 sculptors has something that is their signature strong point.
Abe and Sue, they love to do figures and faces and things that really bounce off one another.
Dan and Joby, what can you expect from them?
Something technically incredible.
Abe and Sue came out on top with the quick carve challenge. They won the last challenge, so they've got all kinds of momentum going in. How does that affect Dan and Joby psychologically?
Oh, that's just going to fire them up even more. They're just going to take that and run with it.
There is on the beach, of course, tension. It's the final challenge.
It's a short competition, so every minute counts.
Guys, you're sitting here watching them. Well, I got some news for you. You're free to go.
Let's do it! We'll work as quickly and efficiently as we can. When I'm in a competition, I want to win. We've been doing really well with the compaction. So far, we've moved quickly and not had any big structural issues. Today we're creating a piece with really high technical difficulty. An actual clock with gears. It has 2 different sides. One focuses on time, and the other side is focused on the moon.
Today's the day to beat race against the Tide champions.
I'm gonna fight to the last drop of Abe's blood. And that's a promise.
The judging criteria for today's final challenge is originality, technical difficulty, and wow factor. Because the artists have so much freedom today, how are you going to judge this?
We're going back to the basics. We want wow factor, technical difficulty.
I want to see originality. Really bring something that is just them, but it's new.
So we're really going to look into the minds of these artists.
Yes, we will.
During this 6-hour battle, a flag system will warn the teams of how close the tide is to shore. Yellow flag means the tide is at its farthest point, and red flag means the tide is surging dangerously close to the markers, which will end the competition.
It's feeling good.
Dan and Joby are once again quicker and smarter than us. We had a 20-minute head start, and they're done with their compaction. We're not even close to halfway done.
That's good news. So we can open it and start carving.
And make good decisions.
Compaction looks great.
We work well together. We got a good team. With the way both of us carve, we can achieve more technicality, more precision.
Joby, Dan, it's the final, you made it. But we threw a wrench in the spokes there on you with the speed sculpting.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first challenge you guys haven't had a specific theme. How are you feeling about that?
At the beginning, we were a little bit lost. It's actually nice sometimes to have a starting point.
We just keep having this thing of the tide and the moon and everything on our mind, so we threw that out first, and we just started adding ideas on. This is the last challenge, so we'll put it all out today, and that's it.
2 hours into the competition, and only one team will win it all.
Taking off forms, you do just wonder, if there's some surprises.
Or totally lose it.
Our compaction is going much too slow.
I think this is maybe the most behind we've ever been. Feels impossible right now.
Hey guys, you need help? Looks like it.
Running around like a chicken with its head cut off right now.
Oh, sorry. What kind of
Hey, what are you doing, Abe?
We're still compacting. I don't know what you guys are doing, wasting all that time carving.
It's not all about size, Abe.
We're moving fast in this epic finale of our sand sculpting beach battle. 2 incredible teams remain, but only one will take home the title of Race Against the Tide champion.
Taking the first form off. Still got a lot to go.
Try to figure out where this moon would be situated.
We're at 4 wins. It would be great to add a 5th.
Bruce, it is so intense on the beach today.
Yeah, this is the finals. I mean, they have to perform, they have to execute. It's for all the marbles. The artists today don't have a theme, so they get to do whatever they want.
Abe and Sue's piece is absolutely massive. They take risks.
And you just don't do that size in the short time that they had. Are they going to have time to finish? For us as judges, we don't want to see just some big, long, smooth, shoveled pile of sand. We want to see that detail.
Dan and Joby, throughout these challenges, have been very, very smart about the choices they make in their design.
It's just so technical. They're just machines. Good contrast between the two teams.
There's so much on the line today. This is for all the money. They both know that either one of them can take it. One false move, one little crack, and the other team could win.
Whoa. Hey, Dan. Holy shit. We have a collapse.
There's a kind of a dish-out crack. Something from below must have lost structure.
I'm just hoping that this one doesn't go.
We've had a few small little setbacks, so we're trying to make up for those. We like to win, so we got to get moving. You know, it doesn't look like it's influencing anything else, so as long as it's stable, we'll work with that. Just alter the design to fit the situation. Never say die.
Let's pull that one away.
Sue, how you doing right now?
To be honest, I'm a little stressed out. We're really far behind.
You guys had a 20-minute advantage in this competition this morning.
Well, it puts us 20 minutes ahead of where we would have been, but it still leaves us well behind Dan and Joby.
And massive.
It's huge. It's way
so
too big. I don't know why we're so stupid. We just keep doing huge sculptures. We just like taking risks, I guess. Well, today it's go big or go home.
Probably ends in disaster.
Attention, sculptors!
Oh my God.
This is your yellow flag warning!
Go, 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 go.
It's your final 3 hours! Yellow flag warning!
We're already in panic mode. It's going to be a real struggle to get finished by the time the tide comes in.
I'm trying to find my center here. I'm working right now on a really technical part of our sculpture. I'm doing gears. I got a string and a nail for doing perfect circles. I have to be really in control. What's difficult about technical carving is that everything has to be really precise. I have to calculate everything. I'm a little bit concerned about timing, the tide coming, everything, but...
Where are you guys at?
We pulled our base form. We had a back corner here that caused a slide of a big chunk, but it wasn't anything we couldn't recover from.
Tell me a bit about what you're putting into this piece today.
It's a really technical job I have to do here. I can't rough it. There's no big shapes and everything has to be precise. Yeah, it's so long to do this stuff.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, the mood is a little different today.
It's win or lose, and we started off with a deficit, so we got to show at the very least that we can come back.
McGrew, I want you drawing that face up front. Back we'll do after.
Abe is super serious today. He's really focused right now.
Once I'm done with these circles, I'm going to move over to the middle centerpiece.
Could always use a lot more time, and the sun is right in the middle of it all.
Not sure if we'll get it all in there and carved well enough to impress the judges.
Can you move over to the side?
Okay.
Tide and the time are always pressing with every challenge, but this is the final, so there's more pressure. It's you either win or lose.
The final 2 teams are in their final hour of sculpting. Only one will be crowned Race Against the Tide champions.
We're going to put in 2 little figures that just help accentuate what's going on either side. Just kind of staring at the clock, watching time.
Sue?
Yes.
Can I get you guys to come and make some similar lines over here that you did in the waves over there?
Ambitious much?
It's a sculpture that represents the journey that Abe and I have been on during this entire competition.
Wow, so you guys are getting really personal.
I've never been in a competition quite like this. The intensity and the quickness of carving has just been insane.
What will taking home the gold today mean to you guys?
Being the Race Against Tide champs, it's pretty good. Beating Dan and Joby, priceless.
It still feels neck and neck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We still have no idea how this is going to end.
Abe and Sue have gone way bigger than we've ever seen them go. Is that a huge risk?
Massive risk. You can go as big as you want, but if it doesn't read or if you don't finish it, you're not going to win this competition.
Right.
Yeah. and Dan and Joby?
Well, not only did they have the 20-minute delay, they also had a little bit of a collapse. They had a slide. They are incredibly focused. They're still super competitive.
It really is the best of the best of the best going head to head.
I cannot wait to see how this thing ends.
Just getting a nice flat surface so that we can play with maybe some texture, and it's getting this water that's coming out from the moon.
You have that texture tool? Oh, no, got it.
Pretty exhausted. It'd be nice for it to be over, but at the same time, it'd also be nice to have a little bit more time to try and finish this piece.
Attention, finalists! It breaks my heart to do this, but this is your red flag warning!
Go, 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 go.
It's time to give everything we have right now.
Get the details in, make it look perfect.
I need a moment, I know.
Tide's in, time's up! Well done, guys.
Yeah, shit. I think we did something big. It's in the judges' hands at this point.
I would love to win. I would honestly love to win.
Good job, Dan.
Good job. We really left everything out on the beach. We did our best work. We would really like to win the race against the tide.
It's up to the judges.
Tide! It's the tide!
It really doesn't feel so mean after all. It's kind of nice.
Very nice and calm.
It's now up to the judges to decide which team scores top marks for originality, technical difficulty, and wow factor. Bruce and Karen, Dan and Joby's piece. I'm speechless, really.
As are we.
They killed it. I mean, they put their hearts, their souls, their minds into this sculpture. The detail, the depth of it.
You realize it's about the characters themselves looking and their perspective on what time is, the tide and the moon. It's a beautiful message, exquisitely done.
Yeah, this is the most poetic I've seen Dan and Joby.
Kind of exposes who they are quite a bit, which is exactly what we wanted to see.
Right.
The gears, they look like they're just hanging off of there. Technically speaking, that's incredibly hard to do.
And then you have these wonderful cut-throughs. You can see the light popping through there, so you'll see all different angles there. I really like that.
And sharp, sharp focus.
This is an original piece. You're not going to see anything like this. It really is just that powerful. I love it.
So guys, can we like cover it in shellac, cut it off on the bottom, put it on a truck and take it home? I can't let this thing go away to the ocean. This is too brilliant.
It's a little bit heavy, Sean.
Abe and Sue, I'm surprised there's any sand left on the beach.
It is incredible.
This sculpture is 25 feet long.
And it's almost 6 feet tall in 2 places. The technical difficulty is absurd on this piece. Just the mass.
That was a huge risk.
I mean, all the cut-throughs, they've lightened that tops of each piece so much that it's easy to just collapse and fall off.
The centerpiece alone is a technical marvel because they've got this arch cut through. That's a bit of a risk right there. But then they added 2 characters on top with more cut throughs for their arms. And the symmetry on this piece takes my breath away.
Wow factor is just off the chart.
Off the charts, yeah. You can clearly see the relationship in this sculpture between Abe and Sue. The emotion and the relationship is abundantly clear. They're 2 like-minded heads. The respect and love that they have for each other is swirling in the middle and coming together to make the 2 of them watching the sunset over the Bay of Fundy.
Well, guys, here it is. You've got Abe, you got Sue, you got Dan, Joby, all champs, but you have to make a decision. So, as the sun is going down, the tide is coming up, I'm gonna leave it to you.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I guess we gotta do it.
This is it, the top 2. Today, you were given free rein to create an epic sculpture of your own choosing, and I must say, you did not disappoint. But only one team gets the glory. Only one team gets to take home the coveted Golden Beach bucket and $10,000. Only one team can be crowned Race Against the Tide champions. And that team is... Abe and Sue. Congratulations.
It's a very surreal moment. I honestly thought we weren't gonna finish.
You did it somehow.
Somehow.
The world's first race against the tide champions.
This is a future sculpture idea right here. We worked hard all day long. We did the best carving that we could do within that time frame. This is a tough contest to do it in.
It was a very nice adventure doing Race Against the Tide. It was awesome.
All right, who brought the champagne?
Abe and Sue's sculpture had so much wow factor that it left me speechless.
It's just the impact when you walked up on it. We asked for originality. The faces were thinking, and the ideas were the cut-throughs that were floating off, and they just flowed down into the centerpiece that wrapped up together. Technically, I mean, it was just amazing.
It was 25 feet long. Long.
Yeah.
They took a huge risk by doing that, and it paid off.